How's it going, everybody? Uh, like I just say, if you will, from please like, comment, subscribe on the videos, the channel, all that good stuff. I'm gonna be bringing y'all reviews, trying to do this a lot more often. So definitely do all that kind of stuff. So the movie I'm going to be reviewing right now is Monkey Man. That's right, Monkey Man, starring and directed and written by Dev Patel. So the last time I remember seeing Dev Patel was in Danny Boyle's Slumdog Millionaire. It came out back in the late 2000s. Really good movie if you haven't seen it. That's probably like the most tense version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire I've ever seen. So definitely check that out. But anyway, so we have his new movie, or his, well, not new, but latest movie, uh, Monkey Man. So when I saw this trailer, immediately uh, it stood out to me like a John Wick clone. I was like, man, this is like he's trying to make his own John Wick, pretty much. And in some ways, it does kind of go into that. But what I like about this movie is it's more of a it has some more realism to it. I think it is a revenge film, so uh, he's trying to get basically revenge on this guy that killed his mom. So that's pretty much uh, he's pretty much trying to do. He's trying to find this guy that, like I said, that killed his mom and everything, and he's pretty much just living his whole life just for revenge. Like angers him. So and this pushes him to go on his mission. So that's pretty much. Now I would say this is just a straight revenge plot, and in some ways it kind of is. Um, this is you know, because like I said, it's just it pretty much in a way is like a straightforward like revenge movie, but at the same time though, it does have a plot to it. There's actually a really good story in here. Like the story, I thought honestly the story to this was really good. Um, and again, the story is written by Dev Patel, which is funny because I had heard that he was actually shopping the script around, and then I guess Jordan Peele say produced it. This was under Jordan Peele's Monkey Paw Productions. So they told him like I guess Jordan Peele told him he's like, look, man, why don't you just direct the movie yourself? So I think it's impressive. And now that this is Dev Patel's directorial debut, this is his very first film he's ever directed. And I gotta tell you, this is a really good movie. This movie actually shocked me. I think like one thing, it's got a lot of heart to it. Um, I really like the supporting cast in here. The supporting cast is really good. Charlton Copley's in this movie. He plays like this really sleazy owner of like this underground like fighting circuit, and Dev Patel works for him, but he works as like he basically works as like a fall guy basically in the ring. Like he goes to the ring pretty much just to get beat down, so that way uh, Charlton Copley can have the audience bet against him. So that way, when he loses, Charlton Copley rakes in all his money. So essentially, he's like his punching bag. So Charlton Copley can make money. Uh, so this movie, not only is it like a revenge movie, and like I said, it does have a really good story to it. I was honestly watching this. I was honestly shocked at how much story was in this because again, I went in with the mindset that this is just like a John Wick ripoff, and it wasn't. There are some slow moments in here to allow the story to blossom pretty much. And I say again, you have some really good. action scenes. The action scenes in here are brutal. Um, I just like how realistic some of it is. You see in the trailer, um, I actually started cracking up when Dev Patel tried to run and jump out the window because that doesn't really happen in real life. So that was kind of funny how he did that. Like he tried to escape out the window by jumping through it and just bounced off of it. That was funny. Uh, yeah, and it has moments like that. Like I said, in the action in here, it's grungy, it's dirty, and it's brutal. Like it is violent. So um, it's really realistic and stuff. I really, like I said, and I really just like admire like a lot of the scenery that's in here too. Like this takes place in Hindu, or this takes place in where does it take place at? Hindu's a religion. Where does it take place at? Because it's uh yeah. So I mean, so he's had to deal with a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know this was oh, this is made for $10 million. Okay, I didn't know it was that cheap, and it profited 30. It made 34 million back. That's not bad. So yeah, it's India. So yeah, so this takes place in India. What I was trying to get at that with that was, so this is where the title, Monkey Man, comes from because his mom used to read him the story. They lived in the They lived pretty much in the forest, and his mom would basically tell him the story about Hanuman. Hanuman, who's like he's like a monkey god basically, and that's why the movie's called Monkey Man. Because he's basically like the embodiment of Hanuman, the Monkey Man, or the Monkey God. So, and then you kind of see that with the monkey mask and everything like that too. But that's no, I really do like this movie. It does talk a lot about classism too. Uh, any story where you tell me like I'm a sucker for stories like that too. So like any story where it's about rich people oppressing the poor, I'm all for that. And this movie does it a lot too. Um, it's people who basically just like treat the low as rich people who are higher up VIPs basically who just treat people like the lower class like they're nothing. Basically, like their lives don't mean anything. Like they could get killed, and these dudes is snoring blow and and you know having sex with girls, the next moment, and not even think about what they just did. So I really did like how this movie does that too. It really writes that really well. I like his sidekick in here too. I can't remember that dude's name. I actually never even. I'm saying I don't remember. Like I knew his name. Uh, is that Peter Bash? Yeah, I've never heard of this guy. These are all Bollywood films, so that's probably why I never heard of them. I don't watch too much Bollywood. Uh, but yeah, I will say, nah, this is a good movie. Um, I think my only if I had one complaint about this movie, um, and I never thought like I don't make these types of complaints like this because I never thought this would bother me too much. But I thought the action, while it was good and it was brutal, um, I thought the action it was kind of hurt my eyes a little bit, like because it's the way he filmed it. So like it was a lot of because it is a lot of shaky cam, and then on some action he zooms in. There's some zooming in and there's some shakiness and some blurriness, and I don't know if he was trying to get brutal, or he's trying to get really visceral with the action and stuff like that, and show you how crazy it is, which is nice. But like, I don't know. It was. I started noticing like after a while, like the action it started hurting my eyes a little bit, and I know my eyes are pretty good, so like I that had to be something for my eyes to start hurting. Like there was just like moments of that. Uh, like there were some action scenes. There's some action scenes about like that were actually well shot and well put together. Otherwise, but there were some that was just it was just a little it was a little too much, like the shakiness and the blurriness and stuff. Um, but other than that, like I said, for his first movie, no, this is really good. Like I said, I think maybe that's a minor complaint, but then like I said, it was bothering me a little bit. But no, I give this if I if I had to rate this movie because I was trying to decide what the rating was going to be on this. Uh, yeah, I'll go with a high recommend. I'll go with a high recommend. This I was really into this movie, especially towards the end. Um, where everything just ramps up and the stakes get really high, and it does not disappoint, especially the ending. So no, this is a high recommend. Y'all should definitely check out Monkey Man. This movie's good. So I know it's a little late. It came out in April, but have you seen Monkey Man? Uh, just uh, just go down to the comment section and tell me what you thought about it. If you've seen it, if you liked it like I did, or you were mixed on it, or you just didn't like it at all, just let me know in the comment section. But yep, that's my review for Monkey Man, and I'll see y'all in the next review. Peace.